What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for September 14th, 2024. I finally have my voice back, which is why I took yesterday off from most of all my videos here on all my channels. Something creeped up on me really quickly, and I don't know if you guys noticed either, but next week we actually have a heroic summoning event, and we have a preview of the new hero. Now, they definitely look like an Abyss hero. Don't know what they are just yet, but let's take a look at William. Sorry, I wouldn't even call him William. His name is Williams with an S at the end. Okay, so Williams is an experimental subject of both the Holy Light and demonology. The two forces in his body clash but achieve a delicate balance, which is why he's got like his pretty face side and his evil side, which, you know, it all makes sense. The price is the constant physical pain he must undergo. So he went with a double-sided design, like a two-face type thing. Half the demon face is horrific, while the regular face on the other half appears to be lacking in momentum. In truth, on the surface, Williams appears to be more reviled. Feel stupid right now. He has developed vampire-like demon wings, spikes, and edges among his body parts. Yet the shackles of Holy Light remain securely to bind him. I don't know if those are like Holy Light shackles. They're shackles for sure. We'll have to see. Whatever. Binding him, preventing the demon's power from entirely controlling his body and thoughts. His inner tenacity is aligned with the Holy Light as he protects himself and his family. He's tired of the never-ending fight and suffering, yet he will not give up. Although he is in the abyss, his heart is drawn to the light. This would actually be a really cool hero where, like, if he's like the demon spawn type, kind of half corrupt, half not, and then later on, like his transcendence version, he looks more like a light hero. That would be really cool. Or maybe they go all in and make him super duper evil on the back end here. So we'll have to see. Anyway, let's see what this says here on the WeChat. So it says, people are strange. They believe in the shackles that are useless and turn a blind eye to obvious dangers. Williams was born in a rather superstitious village. In this village, there was a high priest who believed in the Holy Light and had a high reputation. Unfortunately, Williams was a rare cursed body, which made the other half of his body look like a demon from the abyss. Moreover, when he came of age, his relatives all met with misfortune, which made everyone think that he caused this with his disaster star. It's probably a bad translation. The high priest summoned the villagers to round him up and wanted to burn him in public. Ooh, yikes. Williams, who was desperate, had to break free of his shackles and hide in the abyss. Williams was only cursed on the outside. He was not really afraid of the Holy Light. So when the knights led by Charlotte wanted to capture him, they found that magic against demons had actual no effect on him. Charlotte, who discovered the clues, stopped the siege and discovered through communication that the source of this abnormality was not the boy, but the village where he once lived. After Williams and Charlotte rushed back to the village, they discovered that the truth of the so-called High Priest of the Holy Light was just a cover for dealing with the monsters of the abyss. The whole village was paying for his actions, including Williams's curse. In the end, the High Priest did not escape the punishment he deserved, but considering the future of the village and the people's beliefs, Williams did not let Charlotte tell the truth. Instead, he let the knights take over the village, continue the teachings of the High Priest of the Holy Light, led by the villagers. He swore the shackles on the surface and secretly assisted the members of the light. That is really cool. The second part is pretty much what we've already seen before. I really like that kind of story. Like, I really do. And I did upres. Oh, I guess I missed a couple pixels here. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, there's a couple pixels here too, and here. I have to go clean it up a little bit more, but this is kind of cool look. I did upscale it too, so he might look a little bit different, but I think the upscaling actually looked pretty solid for him. The wings are cool. Everything is shackled off, even his wings, his hands. There's like technically a key, it looks like. It's a weird pulley system. I don't know. Either way, he looks badass, but what is he going to be in the abyss is the question. So my first instinct when just looking at this hero is anything but a priest, just by the way we look at it. And if we take a look, we've had what? We've had a warrior recently with Gaggy, so I highly doubt he's a warrior. Obviously, he doesn't look like a priest, but then again, this is Idle Heroes. It could be completely different. We've had an assassin, we had a ranger, and another warrior, priest, mage. So in reality, mage is the thing that we haven't had in an entire cycle. We've had multiple warriors and multiple priests before we've had a mage. So I honestly could see his skill set maybe being mage-like. Like maybe? Kinda? Like, okay, let's just take a look at this hero for 1 second, because my first instinct would be warrior, to be honest, but warrior just doesn't feel like it cuts it. Could be a ranger, but rangers are typically, you know, range type units. I don't really see that being a thing. We've already had an assassin as well. I mean, I guess he could be a spellcaster, especially since he is a demon. He might have some demonic powers that we get to see. Either way, okay, either way. Remember back in the day, literally some of the best first E5 heroes to build were Abyss heroes, and then that quickly turned over to the Shadow faction with Ithaca, Tix, Eloise. Like they took over. How nice would it be if this hero brought us back to glory? Because like Waldeck was an okay first E5. Morax was an okay first E5. Delacium was actually really solid in some game modes. Cthulhu was really solid in the old days. Heck, even King Barton could do some stuff in the very old days. He was the go-to first E5 hero. You build him to E3, E5, and a 10-star Berea, and that gets you Sealand 10 done. Yes, that might not sound like very difficult now, but Sealand 10 was a very hard task to do back in 2019. Abyss traditionally had some of the best early game heroes out there, and since those times, my goodness, it has been Eloise, 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 and more Eloise. We have like these little hints of heroes that are like, oh, they're so close, oh, they're maybe. The light and dark ones, oh, they're kind of good. I think it's about time that Abyss comes back. They get an amazing either ranger or mage hero, because back in the day, rangers and mages were like the best go-tos in the early game, especially rangers. I feel like it has to be a mage though, because we've gone so long without a mage. And then beyond that, that does mean we have another mage hero coming for Transcendence, and mages are traditionally pretty solid. Like pretty solid overall. We've had Jara, which was meta defining for a while. We had Eos, which was a good support hero. We had Holmes Young, which was meta for quite a while. We've had a lot of really powerful mages. Heck, I mean, look at one of the most recent ones, Therapist Blood Betty. Absolutely overpowered. So hoping to see this hero be good. I'm thinking he's gonna be a mage, and my goodness, does this hero look amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and we'll have more information on Williams as the week goes on, and I'll see you guys next time.